Hey guys, Josh Meadows here. I kind of wanted to go over a little bit about my mining room. I wanted to introduce you guys to the farm and kind of let you guys know what's going on inside there. This is a journey I started quite a few years back, but it's something that I still work on today and that I'm very proud of today. And it's a journey I want to bring you guys along for. I'm really hoping that you guys can see this and use it to either start your own, to learn some facts about how you could start your own, and do some things that could really help you get started. So the whole goal here is to give the community a chance to see exactly how a regular guy can turn a small mining operation into a large one. So let's go ahead and start. Just right here, you can see the entrance to the mining room. I have those two fans set up there. And what those two fans are there for is that they're there to draw cold air from that room that I'm standing in. The room that I'm standing in happens to be the coldest area in the warehouse. We also have an AC unit in that area. I don't like to put the AC unit directly in with the miners, just for the moisture in there. I just try to keep that outside of the room, which is fine. I keep it out there, and those fans draw all that cold air being generated in that room. It pulls it through and brings it into the mining room. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what that's important for and why. And so as you can see, I'm walking through the mining room. Here it is. Ta-da! And that's the mining room. As you can see, there's lots of stuff going on in there. Lots of plugs, lots of computers, miners, lots of stuff going on. A little messy in there, but don't worry, that's just gonna get cleaned up and eventually. So as the mining room grows, we have to keep keeping up with the cleanliness. So this is pretty good actually from where it was. So let's go ahead and keep walking down the way here and take a look. Okay, so there's the computer right there that I use to continue to monitor all of my, my mining activity and everything that's happening. And I want to go ahead and point out that computer right there that's set up is really important, that every mining room has that in there. Without that, you won't be able to really monitor what you have going on. So you really want to be able to monitor everything you got going. So let's go ahead and talk. The first rack right there is my ASIC miners. As you can see, there's lots of good ASIC miners on there. L7s, S19s, DR5s. Kind of wanted to stop here and have a little discussion about what you see right there. It's a step-up transformer. What that does, it's step up and step down actually. What that does is it allows me to up the amount of watts that are being produced from an outlet to make it safe. So that way we don't get any switch flips on our breaker. So I have my DR5 plugged into there, so that way that it draws more than 1800 watts, which is more than what my 110 amp switch can handle. So I went ahead and put the step up, step down transformer before my electrician came in and fixed it. So that was a good solution right there on how to take care of that problem. So I also want to show you, second rack is my GPU miners. It's a real good setup right there. A little messy, a little unorganized, but that's okay though, because it does what it's supposed to and it's going to get cleaned up. So I wanted to stop here and highlight something. You see this big exhaust fan right here. Two things about the exhaust fan. It's really loud and it's very, very powerful and draws a lot of power. So it's essentially like adding another miner to your room, which is a big deal because we're limited on power, and so is everybody. You have to keep building out to add power, but as we all know, airflow and keeping it cold in the room is very, very important. So that right there, it completely reduces the temp by 20 degrees. For sure. And the good thing about that is you've seen those fans in the very beginning of the video, and those fans are blowing the cold air in, and this exhaust fan is actually drawing the cold air through our miners on the way out. So it's actually doing two things. It's drawing all the hot air out, not leaving any hot pockets in the room. Because, a lot of rooms will have stagnant air just flowing in there, especially with the way that these miners are set up, blowing air in each direction. So that really helps with the airflow, and it really helps bring cold air through the room, which is just as important. So I want to show you some more of the exhaust that we have set up here. The exhaust fans, as you can see right there's two more exhaust fans. And those exhaust fans right there, are also the same purpose. They're a little bit closer to the front rack here. This front rack of GPUs is pretty much the hottest of all of them, but those real little fans right there really help pull that hot air right out, keeping it cool in there. A lot cooler than it would have been without them. So those are really good for the room and really good for anybody's room, to be honest. Now I wanted to show you a little bit more, or talk a little bit more about the room in general. As you can see, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the racks here. So mostly got GPUs in there, a little over 100 GPUs that are mining at about a 3.4 gigahash, and those are drawing in almost close to 2 Ethereum a month. And the Bitcoin miners up front, the Antminer S19J Pros, those are nice because they continue to draw in Bitcoin, constantly. And then we have the L7s up front, and those are nice too because those draw in Litecoin constantly. And, the overall goal of this room was to keep a mining operation that was scalable, but also efficient. So, to keep it efficient, we needed to keep the airflow good and we needed to keep it cool. So those exhaust fans you have to consider that whenever you're building in a mining room, that a lot of people will get to thinking that they just need to have a tent or, put the mining rigs up and then they're fine. They can go buy a fan from Home Depot and they'll be fine. Well, that's not the case. You need to have a lot more than just, one fan. You need to actually have some heat exhaust. And a lot of people don't notice that or tell you about that. So you need heat exhaust and you need good airflow. And then next, you need to have your miners, and you need to have efficient miners. And right now is a great time to get into some miners. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking for everybody to jump into the Discord and give me suggestions and give me some help. This is a community thing. I want to build this room out even bigger, but I want help from the community, and I want help from all my members. Anybody here at SpotMiner is always open to suggestions, and you guys are all part of this. So, let's work together to get this going, guys, and let's get this bigger, and let's see what we can bring this to. I really think we can make this something bigger than it already is, and it's been fun. So let's just have fun with it, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Please jump in the Discord. We're always running giveaways. We have discounts. We have a lot of stuff happening right now, but we also provide some of the quickest shipping and best value in our products. We have warranties. All of our miners come with a warranty, and we'll help you get them fixed or repaired if there's any damages or anything like that. But as far as it goes, you have a good opportunity now to jump in, and you should. So if you have any questions, need help, come to me anytime. So Farmer Josh here, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and you have a good rest of your day, guys.